Jello. And drink for you. Tea. I get for you. You got potato soup, the first session today. It's all very steady.
Sorry, guys. As soon as I hit the live button, I came in and take the order for lunch. I realized I didn't change my name from last time I was live. Apparently, he didn't change it on paper. So that's still all I got off. Fucking breath. So I said, get one fucking shot, talk to the doctor around this motherfucker was. Get one shot, one opportunity. Doctor came in this morning, asked me if I want to try to eat something more solid than the clear liquid diet he's having me on. I, honestly, I don't give a fuck about food. I just want to get the fuck out of here. That's all I want to do. But since I told him no then I ain't gonna get another opportunity till tomorrow. And the main doctor that's in charge of every fucking thing, he's usually here by like fucking 8, 10 minutes, maybe quarter after 8 at the latest. Still waiting. Ain't seen. Oh, it ain't good, Ladybug. Not at all. Yep, Leon, I've been here since 2 Fridays ago. Yeah, 2 Fridays ago, I admitted myself into the local hospital there by us, and 5 a.m. they transported me up here to Chillicothe, Adena. I had some pretty serious surgery a couple days ago, 3 days ago, something like that. I'm now wearing a colostomy bag. It's supposed to be temporary. It's supposed to only be for 12 weeks. So we'll see, I guess. Oh, it's all good, Jody. It's all good. I just want to go home. I mean, I still don't feel good. I'm still in pain. I still ain't used to this bag. I'm ready to go home, man. I won't show you all my staples, but I pretty much have to show you the bag to do that too. So I'm trying to show you all the damn colostomy bag. Yeah, I'm hoping it gets better. Thank you, Leon, from Ireland. Yep, I've been here for a minute, Tina. That's why my title's what it is, man. I just want to go home. I just want to go home, sit down in my recliner, pet my kitty. Just want to fucking go home. Right, Leon? Oh, I'm sure I do, Polar Bear. I'm sure I do. I said it was gonna bruise me where they give my heparin shot, but I ain't got any bruise back here yet. Use the camera to find out. I keep breaking down, I ain't gonna let me go. They're gonna put me in a different part of the hospital if I keep breaking down like a little bitch. All I want to do is just get on. Thank you, Ladybug. But yeah, y'all, the Saturday before last, I was transported up here from Fayette County courthouse where I live. Transported me up here to Chillicothe. I spent about 5 days, and then they finally took me into surgery. When they took me into surgery, they cut a foot out of my lower intestine, my large intestine. They cut about a foot out, sewed it back up, stuck in a colostomy bag, stuck in a catheter that just came out this morning, by the way. Me and my balls are happy about that. I just took the catheter out this morning, but they took a foot of my bowel out, and I've been on the strongest antibiotics you can imagine. I've been taking this one, man. They got to put it in the IV, and it has to run 4 hours. Just a little bag like this, and it has to run so slow. It takes 4 hours to put that thing in. I know, Ronnie. It's just fucking rough, man. 351. Thank you. Polar Bear said something when he came to visit me. I wanted to slap him, but he might have been fucking right. He said, He said, I think your fishing is done this year. It just might be. Yeah, it definitely does, Polar Bear. Dude, I had to ask for pain meds last night just because my balls hurt so bad from that goddamn catheter. But the doctors didn't want to fucking listen to it. They knew more than I do about my own fucking body. Indiana Chris, Big Slim. I hear you, Big Slim. Soon, as someone that has only been out of the hospital a week, getting home takes a while, but it feels really good when you do get home. Yeah, I gotta try to get up on some blooming these guys. Better than that, Chris. I got a sponge bath a couple times from Maria and nurse at the same time. Y'all top that shit. And I still want to go home. I don't know how long this live's gonna last, guys, because my charger hit the floor last night. My big white charging block hit the floor last night and won't come back on. So I don't have anything to run the phone off of. So if the battery dies, it dies. And I got to take it over there and plug it in. I can't plug it anywhere right here. Ray brought me some snot rags. Maria's over there. She's been shy as usual. No, she's been home since then. Polar Bear came back in. She went home yesterday, grabbed the mail and stuff, fed cat. And neighbors ready to bring her right back out. So it was so friggin' hot that she just went ahead and did it. No, she's sleeping out here on the shit couch and eating this shitty food. She's probably eating better food here than we would at home, actually. Except when they fucked the food up yesterday. But other than that, it seemed like it was pretty good. Someday when I get home. Someday never comes. I've been better, Chris. That's for sure. I've definitely been better. Yep, I still got the heart monitor going. Got the oxygen, the heart monitor, the oxygen sensor. Uh, there's my IV. It's about 4 inches deep. Took 3 people in a fucking sonogram to get it in there. My veins suck. They got me this morning though. That's where the vampires got me this morning. Person came in, tried the back of the hand. Oh, I can't get it. She left. Like 5 minutes later, somebody else woke me up, stuck it in there, moved it around until she hit the vein. You know how they like to do that. Nice and comfortable. So once they did that, my arm and there wasn't going back to sleep. So hospital 3 times in 2020. Damn, Chris. I never stayed overnight in the hospital until I got diagnosed with diverticulitis 3 years ago. Yeah, I never even spent overnight in the hospital, at least not since I've been an adult that I can remember. Until I got diagnosed with diver for the first time 3 years ago, and I spent 4 days in ICU. And then that was the only and longest I ever stayed in the hospital. And this time blew that one out of the water, man. I spent my birthday in here. I spent Father's Day in here. I'm still fucking here. Trying to remember exactly what date it was when I came in, but I can't remember. Whatever. Get back to Saturday and get back 2 weeks. That's when I got here. So. Ready to get back to work. No, don't believe I am. I believe it might be time for Will to get ahead and file for fucking SSI me. We all know it's going to get denied about 150,000 times. Yeah. I think it's about that time. Right, Polar Bear? Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, first time I had diver, man, I was working for my food stamps. I know what, I know what Polar Bear's talking about. I was working for my food stamps for the city of Washington courthouse, and after 4 days in the after 4 days in ICU, I went home. I walked in the door for like 10 minutes, man. And the lady that I was doing community service for calls and says, "You ready to come back to work?" I'm like, "Sue, I just spent 4 days in ICU. You know that means intensive care unit, right? Well, are you ready to come back to work today?" I said, "No, I can't come back today. I can come back in a couple more days or so, or I'll try, but I can't come back today." She said, "Okay." And she hung up the phone. Well, next thing you know, she called Job and Family Services, told them I refused to work for my food stamps, but they were only giving me $8 an hour in food stamps anyway, when minimum wage is $10 an hour, over $10 an hour. But yeah, she was only giving they was only giving me $8 an hour to work for the state of Ohio for food stamps. And when I couldn't go in because I just spent 4 days in the hospital, then they sanctioned me for not even being allowed to apply for food stamps for 6 months, which that 6 months turned into 3 years. I was diagnosed with diverticulitis 2 years ago. Luckily, it didn't have a flare up very often. It does, Tina. That's some rough shit, man. And see, this time around, I didn't even realize it was diver. The pains I was having, I thought it was a kidney stone. But then when I went into the hospital, they found out what had happened was I'd had a diver attack about 4 or 5 days prior, and my bowel ruptured. And when it ruptured, it started to grow back onto my bladder, and there was a passage created between my large intestine and my bladder. So I had stool going into my bladder. So they had to go into surgery, separate the two, and they just cut out the whole foot of bad intestine. That whole foot section of diverticulitis, cut it all out. So if everything goes right, knock on wood, in 12 weeks or so, when I get this colostomy bag off of me and they sew that back up, hopefully the diver's done. Yep, Rhino's got it too. Yes, he does. Well, damn, Chris, what happened to the other one, bro? You don't know? Right, Tina? Yeah, work didn't give a fuck. And that's the thing. It wasn't even a regular job. You know what I mean? I was literally working for food stamps for the state of Ohio. I was out picking up trash on the fucking highway doing community service like I broke the law for $8 an hour in food stamps. And I still had to work for Maria's food stamps because she's my wife. Even though she's disabled, I still had to work for her food stamps because we're married. So I was working for $176 worth of food stamps a month, $8 an hour, 20 some hours a month. And then I got sick with diverticulitis, 4 days in ICU. I was not ready to get back yet. Got sanctioned for 3 years. Uh, and then when they did send me the paper saying I was no longer sanctioned and I was supposed to sign it, I signed it and they automatically signed me back up for food stamps. Told me to show up at this meeting there. So I'm sanctioned again and I don't fucking care. They can kiss my ass, dude. I mean, why in the fuck can't you at least pay people? If you're working for the state, okay, working for the state of Ohio, if the minimum wage in the state of Ohio is $10.40, then how can you ask people or make people do slave labor for $8 an hour, picking up fucking trash on the highway like they're doing community service, like they fucking broke into the police station or vandalized a cop car. Or, you know what I'm saying? That's what people get stuck doing that shit. You know what I mean?
Good morning.
Come on,
How you doing?
got me go over here.
Hurting? the regular diet, okay?
Sounds good, Tina, but I ain't touching no broccoli. That shit gasses me up so bad about killing me.
Yes. We
They just put me on regular diet, guys. But yeah, y'all, broccoli and cauliflower used to be two of my favorite vegetables on the planet, man. And then about I don't know, I was 22, 23, well, somewhere around there. And ate some broccoli and cauliflower, boy. Next thing you know, I was laying in the backseat of the car thinking I was dying of a heart attack. I mean, it was so bad I had them take me to the hospital and found out it was just gas. And then I didn't eat it for a long time. And then probably a year and a half went by, tried it again, same exact results, man. Thought I was done. So, nope. Willie, don't do that shit no more. I love broccoli and cauliflower, especially with some cheese on it, boy. No, no one does that. Bros before hoes, what's up? Buttered corn. I'll show you what to do with some buttered corn, Chris. Wanna go camping? Uh, Miss Ladybug, no, I have not touched peanuts since I gave myself diverticulitis with peanuts. That's exactly what happened. I was live there about 3 years ago, over 3 years ago. We were live and I had munchies. Shocking. And I had this jar of roasted peanuts about yay tall, like probably 16-ounce jar. And I didn't like eat them straight down at once, but I ate like this much of them and this much of them and this much of them, and the jar was gone. And I ate the whole damn jar during that live. And like 3 weeks later, man, I'd been in pain for like 10 days, massive pain. They finally talked me into going and went to the hospital, found out I had full blown diverticulitis. And they said if I'd have waited a couple more days, I might not have made it. But yeah, they just released me from the liquid diet. So hopefully the cafeteria calls up so I can change my order before lunch gets here. Hell yeah, Chris. Maria ain't had too many complaints about the one here. She said something about they didn't kind of mess the fries up yesterday, but I noticed she's been ordering the same thing about every day, so she must like it a little bit. Bud Files, what's up? Hell yeah, Tina. 16 years, long time job. They said people are often born with one kidney, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I think they harvested your shit, dude. That's where that pressure was coming from. A friend of mine had diverticulitis. He said that it was very painful. Thankfully, he didn't. He got surgery, and he's doing good, great now. I wish you the same too. Hopefully, Leon. Now that they did surgery and cut that section out, I'm hoping I'm good. But still, she was just talking to me about physical therapy and everything because my muscles are weak. Been laying in this bed for 2 weeks. Yes, way worse than first time around. Way worse. Right, Tina? Yep. Fucking peanuts. I'll meet y'all. All right, y'all. It's about to hit 30 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and shut her down for the day. Appreciate y'all stopping in. Appreciate all the good wishes and good thoughts. Love y'all. Love La Familia, baby. Y'all know my PayPal. Anybody can spare it, I appreciate it. And Tina, I'm kind of scared, but what are you talking about, DP? Peanuts are so good with the DP because that sounds painful to me. So I need an answer to that real quick right before I shut down. Love you too, Ron. I'm gonna try Tina. Oh, that Dr. Pepper. All right. You had me worried for a minute, man. You had me scared. Now, my mom told me back when her days, she'd get them Redskin peanuts out of the machine and put them in them glass Coke bottles of Coke. She said there wasn't nothing better than that. But that sounds good there, Tina. All right, y'all. We'll catch you on the next one. Love you. Bye bye.